Hey guys, so I'm gonna take you on a ride to work today. We'll see if this actually works. My phone will probably fall from where it's sitting, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's go. So it's actually 8:32 a.m. on Thursday, and I'm actually working I started at 10 today. Usually I don't start till noon, but they needed me to come in a little bit early today to help out, so which is a good thing because that means I get off 2 hours early tonight. I mean, well, hopefully I get off 2 hours early. I should get off, by 8:30, unless we're a little bit understaffed and getting a little behind, then I might have to stay an extra hour or two, but we'll see. I mean, chances are most likely I'll be able to get out on time. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm going to go over a speed bump. Let's see if the phone stays standing. Yeah, it seems to work pretty good. Alright, well, we'll keep it going then. So I live here in Ontario, California, out here in the Inland Empire. And I work in Riverside. So it's a little ways, not too bad. It generally takes anywhere from like 20 to 35 minutes or so, but being that it's earlier commute for me today, it's probably gonna be a lot more traffic, but we'll see. I've actually been coming in early the last 2 Thursdays, and there was definitely a little more traffic than when I usually have to start at noon. But yeah, usually I like to get to work an hour early, so I'm trying to be there by 9. I'll probably be there a little bit after that. The reason I do that is because they're pretty strict there with, obviously being late and whatnot. We're on like a point system. So like if you call off, you get points. If you don't have sick time, let's see, if you're late, you get points for that and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible, obviously. So I like to get there an hour early, just in case there's traffic, if there's crazy weather, there's car accidents. I mean, you name it. I just, I don't like to be late. Plus, I don't like getting to work and, immediately like, okay, now I have to start working like right away. Like I prefer to, get there, sit down in the break room, maybe watch some TV, or, sit out back, at one of the picnic benches and just be outside and get some fresh air before I have to be inside all day. So yeah, I like to have that little bit of downtime before I really get rolling. So anyway, today's actually my Friday, which is cool because I have, like I said in the past video, or the last one I made actually, I work 4 10-hour shifts. I work Sunday, Monday. Sunday I actually work really early. Well, earlier. I start at 8 o'clock, which is nice because I get off usually like around 6:30, which is cool for Sunday. If you have to work Sunday, at least you can get off early. This coming Sunday, though, Easter Sunday, I work at 6, which is, really the best thing. My job before this, actually, I worked at, 6 a.m. till 3:30 in the afternoon. And that was my favorite schedule. But that was Monday through Friday, 8 hours. It was cool. But anyway, so like I said, I work 4 10-hour shifts. I work Sunday at 8 o'clock. I work Monday at 10. And then I have Tuesday off. I'm sorry, Monday I work at 12. So I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. I work Wednesday, Thursday, and then I have Friday, Saturday off. It's all basically seniority based, so hopefully in a couple of years, hopefully I can get Sunday off. It's probably going to be more than a couple of years, but we'll see. You never know, I might get lucky. But most likely it'll be a while. It would be nice to have Sunday off again. But other than that, like, I don't know really what's going on this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to make some videos tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Well, actually tomorrow, as soon as I get to work, I'm going to go online and I'm going to order some tickets to go see Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice in IMAX for tomorrow morning. Kind of like what I did with the Star Wars movie, Force Awakens. I got my tickets for that Friday that it released for the first showing of the day, just because it way less crowded. If anything, there's a couple of families or whatever that get their kids out of school for that day. I don't know. Either way, it was way less crowded when I saw Star Wars that day. So tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm definitely going to do IMAX. I saw this thing online that showed like the aspect of like a standard screening as opposed to like IMAX, and like how much you're actually going to be missing of this new movie. So definitely going to go to IMAX and check it out probably tomorrow morning at some point. I'm not really sure what time. I gotta look at the time still, which, like I said, I'm gonna do that as soon as I get to work, get that all figured out and squared away. And yeah, so that'll be exciting. So, I'll probably make a video of that. Well, not the movie. I'm not gonna sit in there and film it. I don't want to get in trouble. So, but I'll give a spoiler-free review after the fact. And, I'll probably bring you guys along with whatever I end up doing tomorrow. Like the last couple of videos, don't really have any plans other than going to see this movie tomorrow. But we'll see. Might be something fun that pops up. And Saturday, I truly just have no plans at all, since I have to be to work early on Sunday. I'm not going to be going out Saturday night or anything. But who knows what I'll do during the day, figure something out. I don't really like just sitting around at home. I mean, I'll do it. Occasionally it's nice. Like, I have a pretty physically demanding job, so it's nice to just, have a day to just relax and maybe watch some Netflix or something, which I do want to be watching season 2 of Daredevil, which I saw is on Netflix now. And I also need to finish Fuller House. I think I only have like 2 or 3 episodes left of that. So those I'm definitely looking forward to. And I actually got a tip to watch Bates Motel, which I had it saved on my Netflix list and just honestly never got around to watching it. I mean, my Netflix list is super long, and I just, I'll see so many things like, oh yeah, I would love to watch this at some point, so I'll add it to my list, and that's it. I never end up watching it. I'll scroll through it and like, oh yeah, that looks cool, and I do want to watch it at some point, but then I never get around to it. But Bates Motel, yes, I'm going to be watching that soon, and hopefully I get back out to Disney sometime soon. My pass is actually blacked out right now. I actually got the cheapest pass. Uh-oh, my phone's moving around. Hold on, I'll fix you in just a second. I need to merge lanes. And there. Okay, so what was I saying? Disneyland. I got the cheapest pass because, I have 2 weekdays off, Tuesday, Friday. And, it blacks out the most busy days, the days I don't even want to go anyway. Like, almost, I would like to go on a Saturday or Sunday, whatever, but they're more busy. I mean, I guess I say that lightly, only because it's busy every day, especially now. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because of the 60th anniversary, because literally I've had passes in the past. I actually used to work at Disneyland. This was years ago. But then after that, I had the most expensive pass at one point, which was awesome. However, after that, I ended up renewing that one and getting a cheaper one or whatever. And then I didn't have it for years. And then recently, actually just a year ago, a little over a year ago, it was in February, I got this pass. And, it just made more sense to get the cheaper one. But anyway, oh yeah, the crowd. So even like just a year ago, it didn't seem like it was that crowded. At least not as much as now. Like, even like especially on like Tuesday or even Friday. Friday obviously gets a little bit busy, like around 5 o'clock. People getting out of work or whatever. Bringing their families to get their weekend rolling. But Tuesdays specifically used to be just dead. Like, it was great. You could go in, you could really just do anything you wanted. There wasn't really big crowds. So now, like just a year later, like it's crazy. There's so many people there. Like, it's so nuts. But it's still fun. Obviously. So yeah, like I was saying, I got the cheapest one because, I have Tuesdays and Fridays off. It really just blacks out like the super busy days, like during the summertime, around Christmas time, but it's only like the last 2 weeks of the year. Like, you can still go and enjoy like the Christmas fun and, all the Christmas decorations and things like that beforehand. But, and then there's no like 4th of July, which is fine. Obviously during those months during the summer, it's like, I would really like to go, but at the same time, if I went, I know I would just be kind of miserable because there's so many people. It's crazy. Like, literally, gets to maximum capacity and they stop letting people in. And that's just not fun. I mean, maybe if you just want to go and like eat something, like go for lunch or like go for like a nice dinner or something like that, like that's cool. But man, if you just want to go and like ride rides and like do stuff like that, like it's not necessarily impossible, but you're gonna be sitting in lines, you know, all day long, like you guys know. So yeah, that's no fun. So, but right now I'm blocked out because of spring break, so I don't think I can go back until like April 4th, April 5th, something like that. So I'll probably be heading back out there that week, that first week of April, make another video out there. I don't know of what. There's obviously a lot of YouTubers that got their Disneyland videos or whatever. I guess I'm still just getting comfortable with, you know, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so I'm still getting comfortable with talking to my phone in front of lots of people when I'm obviously not just like on a phone call. So, you know, gotta get over that. But whatever, I enjoy making these videos, they're fun. But I actually do have a couple of plans for videos coming up. They don't necessarily, I mean, it's not necessarily going to be like going somewhere. It's more or less, I just want to show, like in the last video, I showed you guys the baseballs that me and my brother purchased the other day for the baseball season for autographs and things like that. And so I'm going to show you some of that collection. I'm going to make a video probably just of that, or maybe I'll, since I have an idea for a couple different videos, maybe I'll merge them together. One of them will be like some of these autographs that I get, you know, once the baseball season gets rolling and me and my brother are out there doing this, you know, I'll take you guys along and I'll show you that. We're actually starting another YouTube channel. We kind of started one video and we need to get back to it, and like we're gonna redo it and just kind of tweak it. We just did kind of like a dry run just to kind of see how it was gonna go, and it's gonna be all about, you know, sports memorabilia, collecting autographs, all that kind of stuff. But as soon as we kind of get that rolling a little bit more, I will, you know, give you guys the link for that and give you the info so you can go check that out if that's something you're interested in. But like I said, on this channel, I am going to do a video that kind of showcases some of the things that I have. You know, like I said, I'll take you guys along on some of those trips. And wow, these people, Southern California drivers, they are terrible. They don't know what they're doing. So I'll just kind of wait here in this lane while everybody else figures out what the heck is going on. So like I was saying, I'm gonna have that autograph video, but then I also have this other one. Like I have some like I would get gifts like for either Christmas or, you know, different things of like different toys and like collectible toys and things like that. So I was gonna show some of those things too and just kind of, you know, I don't know, show those off a little bit. I mean, they really just kind of sit around in my apartment, so, you know, might as well, you know, show them off a little bit. Maybe somebody out there is interested in, you know, seeing them or hearing about them. I don't know. But so yeah, I don't know. I might make it a dual video. I might, you know, do the autographs and the collectibles in the same video, or I might make two separate videos. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I might do that this weekend just to give me something to do on Saturday, because like I said, got to get up early on Sunday. Don't really know what I'm going to be doing, so maybe I'll make a couple videos and maybe that's what it'll be. So we'll see. Oh no, you guys are moving again. So there we go. All right, so look at that. We're like getting on towards 15 minutes, and I guess I'm roughly halfway to work. Definitely these earlier work days, the commute is way worse than my normal shift. That's one good thing about starting at noon. I mean, it does suck to get off as late as I normally do. But starting at noon is cool because there's no traffic, but also, you know, when I do get off that late, because I usually get off around 10:30, between 10 and 10:30 at night, there's no traffic then, which is awesome. You know, Sunday is kind of weird. You know, like I was saying before, like I start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I usually get off around 6:30. Yeah, Sunday evening traffic is pretty thick. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but at least, you know, my drive home from work, which is weird because it's generally the opposite direction of traffic, you know, the times that I'm driving. But on Sunday night, man, it gets crazy. And then I'm off at 6:30 and I'm just excited to be off and I want to get home, and then, yeah. So much cars, so many people. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any ideas of some videos you might want to see in the future on this channel. You know, let me know. Feel free to leave some comments down in the comment section. You know, anything, whether it's, you know, restaurants, different kinds of foods, candies, drinks, you know, breweries. You know, I love craft beers, which actually I'm going to be taking you guys, some friends of mine are opening a brewery in Rancho Cucamonga. It's called Rowdy's Brewing Company. So if you're in the area sometime in the next couple months, I know they're still working on construction and getting that rolling. They're going to be open. The beer is amazing. Like, I've been drinking these guys' beer for years. It's so good. So if you guys get a chance, you know, when you're in Rancho Cucamonga, sometime in the next couple months, you know, well, I'll update you on here when it's open. It should be with, you know, in May-ish, I think is what they're shooting for. Yeah, Rowdy's Brewing Company, Rancho Cucamonga. Definitely check it out. But I will take you guys with me to the grand opening, and, you know, if I don't know if they're doing like a big thing, or, you know, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of gathering for it, and I will definitely make a video of that, because that's pretty exciting. And even more exciting, it's literally 5 minutes from my apartment, so that's fun. You know, I don't really drink that often, but you know, a good craft beer every now and again is, you know, a good thing. Actually, right now I just bought some beers, and I got the Firestone Walker 805. That's like currently like my top beer. I love that beer. Actually, my number one beer is from Moylan's, I don't know, brewing company, whatever, Moylan's, up in, I think they're out of Novato, California, up north. And they make this one, they made it for the San Francisco Giants when they won the World Series. I can't remember what year. I want to say 2011. I don't know. That seems like that was the year that they made it. Anyway, they won the World Series, so they made this, it's called the Moylan's Orange and Black Congratulations beer. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, I don't know if some of you out there ever get those, like, chocolate oranges, like, that you see in different grocery stores or whatever, usually around Christmas time. Well, this beer tastes just like that. I mean, it's so good. I mean, a lot less chocolatey than, like, the chocolate orange, but you kind of taste that in there. It is just delicious. It's like the most amazing beer I've ever had. It's just so hard to find. Like, I really can just find it whenever I'm up in San Francisco. And they only make it like once a year, so it's not even like something that's out there all year long. It's just seasonal. But yeah, check that out for sure. Definitely the Firestone 805. That's amazing. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I just want to get to work. I still have a ways to go, and I know there's even thicker traffic coming up. Once I get towards like downtown Riverside, it's gonna be crazy. Now I was gonna do this vlog like a one-take vlog, but you know, there's a couple lulls here and there, so I'll probably just edit out the lulls. It won't be the exact amount of time that it took me to get to work. I'll actually just look at the time on there and see how long it took me to get there. Right now we're at, you know, almost 20 minutes. And I'm roughly like 2/3 of the way there, I guess. So I think I'm gonna stop on the way. I haven't decided. I want to get an energy drink. They have energy drinks in the vending machine at work, but I'm kind of getting tired of those ones. I mean, I don't necessarily have them every day. Just try to stay away from having energy drinks that often. But they do help to just kind of get me going, especially in this earlier shift. Even though I like being up earlier and working, like I'm much more of a morning person than a lot of people, so I like just, I mean, I generally wake up kind of early anyway, for the most part. You know, 6, 7 o'clock, so it's like I might as well just get to work rather than sitting around all morning, you know? This keeps moving around. Okay. Stay there. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna stop because there's this other energy drink that I like, the Monster. It's called like Mad Dog or something like that, and it's totally like artificial grape flavor, which I really like. I don't know, a lot of people are really down on the artificial grape flavoring, and I don't know, I dig it, so I might get that. Except this gas station I'm gonna stop at, I don't know that they carry that one. It seems like they maybe have like once or twice in the past, but otherwise they have this other one that I like, and it's, I believe, by Rockstar, and it's like an orange whip. Super delicious. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have had an Orange Julius in the mall. That's kind of what it's like, obviously with a lot more caffeine. So good. So maybe that one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm even going to stop. There's probably a decent chance that that will happen though. And I probably won't video that. I will just turn it off. But then I'll turn it back on and we'll finish out the ride all the way to work. So I noticed also on Facebook that there's some really good concerts coming up. Now out here in the Inland Empire, there's this concert place, venue, that's called the Glass House. A lot of, maybe some of you watching this, know of that because you're around here, or you're watching this because you just happen to know me and I'm sharing, the links to these videos on Facebook or whatever. But for those of you that don't know me, if you're in Southern California, you might know of the Glass House. You probably do if you're into that kind of thing. But if you're not from around here, the Glass House is, basically, a pretty popular concert venue out here. A lot of big bands have played there in the past. A long time ago, No Doubt played there. And, Rage Against the Machine, and pretty big acts, obviously. But coming up, there's some really good ones coming up, like Refused. Refused is going to be there, which is amazing. I went and saw them with a couple of friends years ago in San Francisco when they, started this whole reunion tour and stuff, and music and awesomeness. So we went up to see them there, and that was the most amazing show of all time. It was so much fun. But they're going to be at the Glass House, so that's with Pomona. So probably want to check that out. And then also I saw Millencolin is going to be playing there too. And that's a band that I honestly kind of forgot about because they weren't doing anything for so long. And it's so refreshing and makes my heart warm to see that they're playing a show, and I am definitely going to that. That's going to be so cool. That'll be cool. What else? Musically, I don't know. It's funny because I feel like I don't really pay attention to music as much as I did. Music is honestly such a big part of my life. I guess I have, whatever music on my phone and whatever CDs I have in the car that I listen to all the time. And that's basically you guys are falling down. And that's where I'm at sort of musically. I've been in bands, lots of bands. Matter of fact, if you go back a few videos and watch my Disneyland video, there's a wide load and he's taking up 4 lanes. I gotta get around him. It's scary. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So if you go back a couple of videos to my Disneyland video, it's like Disneyland is the title. If you watch that video, the first song that is used in that video is the last band I was in. That band is called Ghost Stories of the North, and that song is called Better Times. So if you want to go back and check that song out, it's also available on iTunes. It's like 99 cents for that song. That song was actually, produced and recorded by Mike Jimenez. He was the original drummer of Rufio. He's also the singer of Science Fiction Theater. Super cool guy. He did a great job with that song. Couldn't be happier, honestly. But yeah, that's been a couple years since that band. Matter of fact, I just was looking at that Time Pop app where it shows you pictures you posted on social media over the last however many years. Oh, excuse me. And I remember taking a picture of the marquee from the last show that we played, and man, that was already 2 years ago. That's so crazy how fast time flies. It feels like that just happened 6 months ago at the most. Not 2 years ago. That's crazy. So yeah, apparently this portion of the freeway is super bumpy because my phone is just bouncing all around, getting all sorts of angles. So that's kind of cool, I guess. This is natural cinematography at its finest. So if you want to achieve this sort of cinematography greatness, just take your phone, put it on your dash somehow, and let it bounce around naturally. And this is what you get. It's almost M. Night Shyamalan, way less twist. Because I told you I'm going to work. If I didn't tell you I was going to work, that would have been the twist. But cat's out of the bag. Oh well. So I'm getting pretty close. I think I am going to stop and get that drink. I could use a little pick-me-up, to be honest. I probably should have made some coffee before I left home, but yeah, I didn't. I just wanted to get on the road. I knew there was going to be a little extra traffic. It didn't seem quite as bad today. A little bit when I switched on from the Interstate 15 south onto the Interstate 60 going east. It got a little bit thick there, which I'm not surprised. It generally does, but mainly that's because people are going west. And the west ramp and the east ramp, they basically get off on the same ramp, and then they split after the fact. So that kind of sucks because everybody's on that one side because everybody wants to go west, and then there's like 3 or 4 cars that get on the ramp to go east. So I got to wait in all that traffic for basically nothing. But that's life, and that's life living in Southern California. So if you're planning on moving out here, take that into consideration, that you plan ahead your trips each day, commutes, what have you, and you leave at a good time. Because if you want to wait till the last minute, you're definitely going to be late. This is why I get to work an hour early. Well, one of the many reasons. So, it's a good thing. Only problem is on Thursdays is one of the craziest days of my job. Like last night, Wednesday night, one of the easiest days, generally speaking. It's the lightest day volume-wise, but I mean, I guess the work itself is sometimes a little more difficult. Thursday, it's a little bit different, I guess. Volume-wise is gargantuan. There's so much going on today. However, the work itself seems to be a little bit easier. So, I guess you got the good and the take. The good and the take, the good and the bad. That's what I meant to say. You got to take the good with the bad with the good, or however you say it. But I am super excited that today's my Friday. I can't wait to be off the next 2 days. Relaxing. That's good stuff. And I'm almost to my ramp for the gas station because yes, I am going to stop and get my energy drink because I think I'm going to need it. And there's way less traffic here, and it's funny because there's 5 or 6 cars in front of me, and the other cars behind me are like way back there, and then I look on the other side and it's like almost jam-packed bumper to bumper because they want to go west, which actually I'm really just going south right now. They're going north so they can go west. So yeah, not a lot of people commuting from here to San Diego. So that was my last job. Not that I commuted down there, but that was my job. Like I was a delivery driver for a wholesale electrical company, and my route was to San Diego and back every day, which, if you're from this area, is a long way from Riverside, California to San Diego, California. It's a good hour and a half, 2 hour drive. I guess roughly, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that far, but I guess it is. It doesn't feel like it when you're actually driving out there. Alright, so $2.89 a gallon at this gas station, Chevron. Yikes. The one by my house or my apartment is like way less than that. I can't even think what it is right now. What is it? Like $2.45, I think? So that's kind of crazy. Definitely not getting gas here. Alright, this gas station is packed. Going to find a parking spot. I'll just go to this one and let everybody behind me kind of figure it out on their own. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back in the car and off to work. See if I can back out of here safely. It's a very cramped parking area in this gas station, but so far so good. So I'm just down the street from work right now. I'm gonna be there in like 2 minutes. And there's a truck blocking the street here, so I can't see if there's traffic coming. And go, ah! Sorry guys, you fell down on your face. Okay. So yeah, I ended up getting this Rockstar Boom Energy. This is the one, guys. It is whipped orange. And like I was saying before, if you like Orange Julius at the mall and you also like energy drink, this is the one for you. Yes, so good. Definitely like an Orange Julius. And also, if you're gonna be drinking energy drinks, you know it's a diuretic, so make sure you drink your water because you're going to get dehydrated. I usually, like, how many ounces is this? Is it 16 ounces? So 32 ounces of water to supplement the energy drink. So that way I don't start feeling weird later. And for whatever reason, it also kind of helps with the crash if you do that. If you supplement the water, or, you know, water for the drink, you know, after the fact, drink some water, keep yourself hydrated. It kind of helps a little bit with the crash. I thought I was gonna miss the green, or get some. Dropped you again. Okay, like I was saying, drink water. I usually also, when I get to work, I'll pour this into a cup full of ice, so that kind of helps too, dilutes it a little bit. You still get the energy effect, obviously, and you know, you don't feel weird later. And also, I drink a ton of water during the day anyways, so I kind of naturally supplement it. Ah! Yikes. So yeah, I didn't see how long the last portion of this video was. When I got back, or got out at the gas station. So that plus that, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking out loud about how long my commute was today. And it's what, 9 o'clock now? Well, 9:08. What time did I say I left? What was it, like 8:32 or something like that? So there you go. About a half hour. Usually a little bit less. I definitely hit some traffic on the, you know, the 15, like I was saying, getting onto the 60, and that took some time. So usually, you know, I'd say the length of this video minus, I don't know, 5-10 minutes is what my usual commute is to work. Leave some comments below. Let me know about your commute. Where are you commuting to and from, and how long does it take you to get there, and what kind of traffic do you deal with? How crazy of an experience is that for you? Like when I used to work at Disneyland, or I also used to work in sports, and when I worked for the Angels out in Anaheim, man, my commute was horrible. Oh, it was the worst. Like, it would take me 2 hours to get to and from work. I would just be sitting in traffic nonstop. And normally on a normal day, if there's no traffic, it only takes, you know, roughly 30 minutes to get from my place to, say, Disneyland or Angel Stadium. Not on a work day. If you're working down there and you're in rush hour and you're sitting in traffic for, you know, 2 hours, that's not fun. So here we are at the gate. All right, almost there, pulling in. And it's at this time every day when I'm pulling in here that I wish I was off and I was actually leaving. But that's okay. I'm not trying to wish my life away. I will enjoy this day as much as I possibly can. I'm going to be tired and frustrated and stressed out probably at some point, but I just need to calm down, sit back, and remember the good things in life. And remember that we have this life and that I actually get to go do this. Not a lot of people have jobs, obviously. You know, it's hard to get jobs this time, or this day and age. And so I need to be thankful and, you know, thank God every day for this opportunity and the ability that I have to be able to get up every day and come do this. You know, I get to make a living. I make a decent living. You know, it's a good job. It's a good company. And I need to be thankful. So as much as I get stressed out and I'm like, I just want the day to be over and I want to go home and I just want to do fun things all the time, I don't get to do those fun things if I don't do this 4 days a week. So here we are. Backing into this spot. Everybody likes to park super close to the door, and I like to park up and around the corner and kind of far. I don't know. I like it. So anyway, that was that. That was my commute today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Your weekend's coming up. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend this weekend. Let me know what's going on. Like I said, leave some comments down below. Tell me about you. Say hello. Introduce yourselves. I'll say hi back. Let me know which, like I said, things you want to see in this video. Not this video, because this video is over now. But future videos, things you might like to see, places to go, things to eat, whatever. Let me know. Give a thumbs up to this video if you liked it. Also, please subscribe. I will potentially add a subscribe button to this video. I'm still kind of working out the kinks and figuring this whole YouTube thing out. So I will try to add that here or here. It'll be one of these. Anyway, subscribe, tell your friends, bring them along for the ride. Hopefully these videos, you know, start getting even more and more exciting, and hopefully you're enjoying them. I don't know. But leave some comments, say hello, and I'll talk to you guys later. Off to work. Peace, guys.